So it is that time to face the old enemy again, England's ultimate test. So often these sides have met, and from an English perspective there are the glories of '66, 2001, 2021, and the painful memories of 1970, of '96 and 2010. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we rise now for the English national anthem. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? So here it comes, this always compelling game.
Well, there is a tendency, Peter, that says, despite the overall record, it's the Germans that tend to win when it counts. Well, it doesn't change the fact that this one is always absolutely huge.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Madueke. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cleared without hesitation. Caught offside that time. Musiala stood up well to him there. That's destined for the flank. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. He's had it taken off him. Gehi. England appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. In early. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Wirtz.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
That's a throw. Konsa. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Good played through for the wide man. Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Played out to the left flank. Now he's got space here. O'Reilly. For Rice. O'Reilly. Spread out to the left. And there's the shot! Now it's Havertz. Vitz. Crunching tackle. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Musiala. And it's Tar. Schlotterbeck. And Pavlovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Havertz. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's James. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pavlovic. Nemecha. He has found a way through. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's bustling through here. Vitz. Chance! Marvellous goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Germany have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's having a shot! And the referee has blown for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. England unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rashford in acres of space out wide. That is a brilliant interception. A good-looking ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Pavlovic. Wirtz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked it up out wide. James has it in a wide position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Wirtz, who's set up one goal so far. England still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Havertz. That's a good ball out wide. Musiala. Can he get on the end of this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost an hour gone. Anderson played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Has a look up and he's rising! That's going to go a long way. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
England are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rice. James. Drives it in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Sostituzione per la Germania.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's taking no chances there.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Sané. That is great defending, so alert. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rashford. Real chance!
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Madueke receives it in a wide position. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. But and a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good read, needed to be. Goretzka. To Havertz. England now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Distributed tidily, and he's quick to return it. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Germany are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he's in on goal! Havertz! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.